Hi and welcome to my channel. So I shared a video on here a few days ago about the UK banning international students from bringing their family, their dependents, their relatives with them to the UK. So this is going to be a massive change, and I'm doing this video now because, as I promised, the government has provided even more information on who exactly is going to be allowed to bring their family with them to the UK. But most importantly, they have announced when this is going to start. So when is this ban going to come into force? So in this video, that's what I'm going to be talking about. And there are four main points that the government has already confirmed as of the recording of this video. But obviously, this is a progressing story. And as more information is being provided by the government, I will be sharing this here with you. So if you're new here, obviously you're welcome. If you're a returning subscriber, I appreciate your time. I hope that as much as we don't agree with some of this information, I hope that it's helping you to shape your decisions, to inform your choices, and to hasten those people that procrastinate and they sit there saying, I'm going to move to the UK tomorrow. I'm going to study this course tomorrow. I'm going to do this tomorrow. Look, this is the time for you to act. You need to stop procrastination because opportunity waits for nobody. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel, you do want to hit that subscribe button now. Turn on the notification button so you're the first to be notified every single day when I drop a new video on here. But most importantly, I have a free newsletter where I send you information directly to your inbox about all these changes happening in the UK, because you don't want to be reliant on the YouTube algorithm for such vital information that is so important for your personal and professional growth and development here in the UK. So if you are keen on moving to the UK, free visa sponsorship opportunities in the UK, whether you're in the UK or not, career progression opportunities in the UK, starting your own side business in the UK, as well as work from home jobs that are highly paid, where you don't even need to bother about this whole visa thing and moving, stress and brouhaha. If you check the comment section below, you're going to see a link to my newsletter. Once you join, look, it won't take you up to 20 seconds to join. You just drop your name and your email and you're part of the newsletter, and I'll send you all the updates that are happening, across the UK and across all those different things that I've spoken about. So obviously I look forward to communicating and interacting with you through that newsletter. So the government has made four confirmations, four declarations, four things that we now know about. The first thing is that the only students that will be allowed to bring their family with them to the UK will be people that are studying for a postgraduate research course. Look, if you're watching this and you're planning to move to the UK, I want you to leave a comment in the comment section below. Which course are you planning to study in the UK? What is your objective upon successful completion of that course? Do you want to, one, remain in the UK, or do you want to leave? Because if you want to remain in the UK after studying, you need to be very wise, you need to be very smart, you need to be very strategic with the type of course that you're choosing. And look, it's not about your passion, it's not about your career, it's not about your profession. You're choosing a course based on the fact that you will be able to get visa sponsorship, the opportunities to get visa sponsorship, the possibility to get visa sponsorship will be very high upon successful completion of the course. That's what you need to have in your mind when you're studying as an international student, because those courses are incredibly expensive. Some of those courses are over £30,000 per year. If you're spending that money, you don't want to do that and continue doing odd jobs in the UK. That's disheartening. So leave a comment in the comment section below. Are you studying in the UK right now? Do you plan to study? What's your plan? What are your challenges? And I'll be able to join you in the comment section and provide some more information and some more answers. So that's the first thing. And by the way, in case you're watching this and you're wondering who I am, so my name is Melvis. I currently work as an advanced nurse practitioner here in England. So I live in the UK myself. I'm a very senior nurse. I started my journey working as a carer in a nursing home, completely fell in love with nursing, decided that I was going to study nursing in the UK as an international student. So I understand these challenges because that's the path that I have also taken. I paid £30,000 to become a nurse in the UK. But it's been worth it because I got a job, obviously, once I completed my course. If I had studied some of these courses that many of us are studying, at the end of it, we don't have any jobs. I don't understand. Like, we need to be wise. Like, after all these years, we should know. And that's why I dedicate my time to doing these videos. And most importantly, I have a private career coaching program where I support nurses, carers, students, student nurses, prospective student nurses. If you're keen on getting into healthcare in the UK and you're thinking, Melvis, what is the best pathway for me? This is my experience, this is who I am, this is what I'm trying to do. How can I do that? I want visa sponsorship. What is the best way to proceed? This is my experience. What is available? How do I position myself for success? How do I, write my CV? How do I prepare for interviews? Look, that program is going to focus on all of that. But most importantly, which is what I'm particularly passionate about, is career progression in the UK. Yes, now you're in the UK. So what? Now you're in the UK, then what? Because many of us are moving to the UK because of opportunities. But the truth is that very few of us are able to maximize those opportunities in the UK because we're still in very low paid jobs. Many of us have not progressed an inch from when we moved to this country. Some people are here 20 years, 30 years, but the reason I'm dedicated is so that you can get that extra support. You can get people to push you, to give you that motivation that you need to be able to progress. Because look, it is not easy. If it was easy, we would all be senior nurses, senior doctors, senior whatever it is where we are, but you need that extra push, and that's what I do. Some of us, for example, are nurses back home. We're now working as carers in the UK. You need to push yourself to get that NMC registration if you're a midwife back home, so that you can start practicing and developing your skills further. So again, that's what the program is all about. So if you check the comment section below, the description box, if you're keen, or the about section of this YouTube channel, you're going to see a link to my private coaching program. And if you're watching this video, look, 100% is going to be perfect for you, just to support you with that journey, give you the guidance so you're not spending time watching videos on YouTube like this without getting the step-by-step guide, without actually taking any action. Because look, YouTube videos are great for information purposes, but when it comes to taking action, knowing what should I do next, what should I do now, that's what our program is going to give you. So I'm looking forward to obviously working with you, to supporting you through that journey, to guiding you so that you can take the next best steps for you and for your family. So like I was saying, you know what I mean? And do share this video with anybody that you know that is going to benefit from this information. People that you know that are keen on moving to the UK, or they're already in the UK and they're struggling, or they just want to continue to improve themselves, because that's the point of all of this, isn't it? Of course it is. So again, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, you do want to hit that subscribe button so that every single time that I drop a new video on here, you're the first to be notified. And then you've got access to that info. So that was the first thing that we spoke about. The second thing is therefore that education agents, the government has said that they're going to crack down and clamp down very, very hard on education agents, because what they're saying is that these education agents are encouraging inappropriate applications. They are encouraging people to move to the UK, studying courses that are neither helpful for them nor for the economy, but they are encouraging people to move to the UK because of immigration rather than because they want to study. So the government has realized that people are coming to the UK to study, but they're just looking for a way to stay permanently. That's what they've said. So they're going to clamp down on education consultants, education agents that are bringing these people and encouraging them to apply for these courses and supporting them to apply for these courses and coming to the UK every day. Again, how they're going to achieve this, I've got absolutely no idea, but that's part of the plan. And again, remember, they have said exactly when this is going to get started. And so if you've got any comments, please do leave them in the comment section below, and we're going to get to it. The third thing that the government has already confirmed is that the post-study visa, because you've got part of the government that is arguing that the post-study visa should be scrapped. So the post-study visa is that if you study in the UK, upon successful completion of your course, you can apply for a visa that is going to be for 2 years that enables you to work in the UK, to find a job and all of that. So part of the government says, look, let's scrap this because that's encouraging more people to come. When we didn't have it, very few people were coming to the UK. Now that we've introduced it, more are coming. Another part of the government is saying, look, let's reduce the number of people coming, but keep the post-study visa so that those few that we accept to come, they can apply for this. So far, the government has confirmed that they will be keeping the post-study visa, as part of this process. And what is it that has really prompted all of this outcry that is currently ongoing about student visas and dependents? What's happened is that the UK financial year is normally from the 1st of April obviously from April till April, simply put. So obviously this is the month where we are. We've just had April. And so new data has been released from the Office of National Statistics and from the, migration surveys to show net migration. Net migration is the number of people, moving to the UK versus the number of people leaving the UK. So net migration currently in the UK is just over 700,000. What this means is that more people are coming to the UK than actually leaving the country. And look, the government does not like that because, as you know, the UK is currently being led by a conservative government. And one of the biggest policies of the Conservative Party is that they don't like immigration. Their main manifesto, one of the main things that they stand for is to always reduce the number of immigrants coming to the UK or remaining in the UK. So obviously, when they've got that general election, if you go out to vote, then you can make your point heard and choose the right party, obviously checking the manifestos, seeing what each candidate is offering, because ultimately that's what's going to make all of the difference. So they are in charge and they want to reduce that number from 700,000 right down to 150,000. When I saw that 150,000, I was like, oh my goodness. And they have said that majority of those people have been students bringing their dependents to the UK. So that's too much, and that's the reason why they're trying to reduce it, because as the next general election is coming, if they don't reduce it, they may lose votes from their usual people, obviously, that vote them, because like I've said, those people, they always like very low immigration numbers, because that's a policy obviously that their party generally has. So that's what's led to this. And so one of the things also that has been said is that students will no longer be able to switch from a student visa until they have successfully completed the course. This is something that is massive. And by the way, you've watched it till this point. I appreciate your time. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, you do want to hit that subscribe button. Turn on the notification button so you're the first to be notified every single day when I drop a new video on here. Also, check the comment section below. I've got my newsletter on there. Once you join that newsletter, I can send that info directly to your inbox. But if you need that tailored, individualized and personalized support, then I obviously offer that through my private coaching program, which if you check the description box below or the about section of this YouTube channel, you're going to find a link to that program. And whether you're looking for visa sponsorship opportunities, studying healthcare related courses, or side hustle ideas that you can start from the comfort of your home, earn a lot of money and leave the rat race, as well as career progression in the UK, then that program is 100% for you. So I look forward to working with you there. And what has the government said regarding when this is all going to get started? It is going to be from January of 2024. So that is going to be next year, which means if you want to study in the UK with the current rules, the current laws, and the current structure, then you've got to move to the UK this year. If you're moving to the UK next year, then you will be moving with these new laws that I'm talking about and that the government has confirmed so far. But again, like I've said, this is going to be a developing story because every day as it's being discussed, as the points are being made, there are going to be changes. And every time there's going to be a change, I'm going to bring it to you as it happens so that you're aware. You can use that to inform your decisions. You can use that to decide on what it is that you want to do. And look, let me tell you, many of these courses that many of us study in the UK are not actually worth it. So if you're paying £20,000, even it's £10,000, why pay to study a course that you know that you're not going to get a job once you complete the course? What is the point? You know what I mean? It's very frustrating. Families are left stranded in this country because they are stressed, they're struggling. People are unable to get a job once they complete uni. It is a very stressful situation. If you're coming to study, what course are you planning to study? Please do leave a comment in the comment section below. And I can advise you, obviously it's all personal opinion, like I'm saying, because you need to choose a course based on visa sponsorship. It's not about your passion. It's not about your career. It's not about the fact that, oh, Melvis, I studied engineering or architecture or whatever in undergrad, so post-grad, I've got to do this. Those things don't matter. You need to be wise on the courses that you're choosing to study in this country. And that's why you see that most of the people studying in UK universities are Africans and Asians. And the British people themselves, they don't even go for postgraduate education because obviously there are other options, which if you want to know what those options are, please do leave a comment in the comment section and I'll do a video on that. So they're going to clamp down on students switching visas before they finish their course, which means that you will have to complete your entire course before you can switch to a work visa, which is going to make it very, very challenging. What do you think about all these changes? What are your thoughts on all of this? And I've done videos on this channel about apprenticeship opportunities, different visas to move to the UK, work opportunities, especially, which is what you should be focusing on. Coming to the UK as a worker, if it's possible, that's the best option rather than coming to study. So do share this video with anybody that can benefit from. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, hit subscribe. If you haven't joined my newsletter, obviously check it out. And I look forward to seeing you obviously in my private coaching program if you choose to join, but most importantly, the next video. Bye for now.